Salut tout le monde, donc aujourd'hui je suis avec l'ancien champion du WSE, Urijah Faber, ici donc à Sacramento. Thank you very much, Urijah, for this interview for globalmania.com.
No problem.
So Urijah, your last fight was this summer at UFC 175. You won by submission against Alex Caceres at the third round. How was this fight?
It was a tough fight. He's actually really good. He's kind of an awkward guy, long and lanky, and you know, it was definitely a fight that I could be proud of. I finished the fight, and that's always something I'm shooting for.
Some people in France didn't understand why you were fighting at the preliminary card. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure how it is in France, but in America, the position that I was in was live on TV, so it actually get more viewers than the actual pay-per-view. And for me, I own my own brands. You know, this is Torque, my brand, and I have a lot of other brands that I'm wearing that are my brands, and so it makes more sense for me to be the focal point on free TV than to be on a couple fights down on the pay-per-view card, because I don't get paid on the pay-per-view.
All right, yeah, it's clever.
Yeah.
After this fight, you were scheduled to fight Kanehara at the UFC Japan, that's right?
Yes.
And you got injured.
Well, you know, I was injured from the fight previous, and I was a rib injury, and so with rib injuries you're not able to do much, and I was probably about 4 weeks out when I realized, you know, I wasn't going to have enough time to prepare. So I've taken fights on short notice before, but it's normally after I've been training a bunch, and I'm already prepared for a battle. And this was kind of the opposite. I had been sitting out for a long time, and then I was going to jump into practice. So it was a different scenario. So I feel great now.
Good. What do you think about last fight of Dominick Cruz against Mizugatki, his comeback at the UFC?
He looked good. You know, it was nice to see Dominick actually try to go in there and finish someone. That's the first finish he's ever had in the WC or the UFC. Oh. So it was good to see him get one finish. Now, I know for a fact he's not going to take down me and TJ and ground and pound us into a victory. So he's going to have to think of something else to do. And we all know he doesn't hit very hard. So, you know, he's got his hands full if he fights any of the guys from our team.
So you expect to fight him again?
Oh, for sure. I'm not sure when. I think, you know, they were talking about him getting the next shot at TJ. So maybe after that, we'll see.
Can you explain us this position you have about TJ Dillashaw? He's currently the UFC champ in the bantamweight division. You are also competing in this division, and also you are his training partner and also kind of boss, because you're the owner of the Ultimate Fitness Center. That's right?
I would definitely not his boss, but you know, I did start TJ out. You know, he started his career with me and has been kind of an understudy, and to see him become a world champion has been awesome, man. And so I'm pretty proud of that fact. And who knows what will happen in the future? You know, I've been fighting for 11 years, and I've fought, you know, everyone under the sun. I've got no desire to fight him. If the UFC wants that to happen, they'll have to approach us and make make the pitch, and then he and I will talk about it. But right now, you know, I've got nothing, nothing to prove in this sport other than just going out there and performing my very best every fight, and that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah. Also, I would like to know what do you think about Martin Kampmann, his new function here in the team after how do we say, the departure? No, after that Dwayne leave. Yeah.
He's been doing great. Kampmann's awesome, and Dwayne actually, you know, he's always had a dream to go open his own gym, and I think he's doing that currently. He still has a little influence here. He'll probably be in some of the guys' corners on occasion, at least, you know, as this transition time happens, because he was just here about a month ago, So it's been awesome. We have so many coaches here. With Kampmann kind of running the show, we've got Justin Buckles, Fabio Prado, we've got guys like Billy Olsen and Joe Guevara, we've got Dustin Akbari. It goes on and on, the influences we have on our team. So having someone that brings it all together, like Kampmann, who's been there and understands the sport so well, is awesome.
Besides you are a very good fighter, you're also a very good businessman. As you said at the beginning of the interview, you have your own brand, Torque, and also companies. I heard that maybe you will be a shareholder of maybe the soccer team of Sacramento, correct?
Yeah, for the MLS here, we're trying to get the MLS to come to Sacramento, and you know, this town is a special place to me, especially. You know, I've grown up here, and we have the Sacramento Kings, we have Team Alpha Male, and we're always looking for more stuff to get the community involved, to create this culture, and I'm excited for the sport of soccer. All over the world, soccer is huge, and in America, there's a big following, but we need to have a bigger following and catch up with the rest of the world. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
That's nice. So when can we expect to see you fighting again? Soon?
I'm hoping for December 6th or January 3rd. So we'll see.
Okay, thank you so much for this interview, and all the best for your career, Urijah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.